Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the words of the Mesillas Yesharim. And the Ramchal says today the following. He's going through all of these different traits that are brought up in this pasuk, in the verse over here, of the areas that we need to try to strive for shleimus, for perfection in our avodas Hashem. And today's teaching is ha'ava, love, the love of Hashem. Shenikba b'leva adam. It should be implanted in the heart of a person. Ahava elav yizbarach, love that he has towards Hashem. Until we get to the point where we love HaKadosh Baruch Hu so much, we are aroused and we are inspired constantly to give nachas ruach, to give pleasure to the Ribbono Shel Olam. Just like a person is awakened and they are aroused and they are cognizant and they are sensitive to the fact that we love our parents so much, we would love to give nachas ruach, we'd love to give them pleasure as well. What child wants to disappoint his parents? Find me a child that wants to make his parents have agmas nefesh, have pain, to be disappointed in them, to be frustrated in them. There's no such child. Every child, again, in a healthy situation over here, where the child loves the parents because he feels that the parents love the child. Every child wants to do something called nachas. He would like to give his parents pleasure. He appreciates when the parents smile at him, when they caress him, when they tell them when the parents say how proud we are of you for all the things that you accomplished and all the things that you do. And you hear a story, maybe the kid's Rebbe or a friend or a parent calls you up and says, you know what your son did the other day? I remember one of my sons, when he was a little boy in elementary school, the teacher once called me and they said, Rabbi Horowitz, you should know today there were a lot of kids coming into the building, and your son was walking into the building as well. And he opened up the door for one kid to go in, and then he saw all these other kids. He stood there for 5 minutes and he held the door open to let all the children in. They said you should have a lot of nachas. That's a little 5-year-old boy. You have nachas from a 5-year-old boy as they get older and older and older, and the child begins to realize just what it means to be good and what it means to be pure and what it means to do the right things. They look for ways to give nachas to their parents. Says the Ramchal over here, we are no less and even more should we think about our relationship with Hashem. That we know that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is watching us all of the time. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu has given us Taryag mitzvahs, 613 mitzvahs, which He's given to us with love and with compassion and with mercy and with chesed, because He wants what's best for our neshamas. And He said, if you do these, you're on the right track. If you keep these mitzvahs, you're going to find a lot of favor in my eyes. So every time I do a mitzvah, every time that I work on my midas, every time that I instill myself with more yirah shamayim, more fear of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the awe of the Ribbono Shel Olam, every time that my ava, my love of Hashem motivates me to do more in the realm of avodas Hashem, I am giving nachas ruach, I am giving pleasure to the Ribbono Shel Olam. That's the best that I can do. I can't pay Him back, ever. You can never pay HaKadosh Baruch Hu back for everything that He's done for us. From the moment that we are brought into this world, He gives us life and He gives us so much. How can we ever repay? One way that a child can repay their parents, and that is try your best to give them nachas. And that's what we're trying to do to Hashem. Nachas is it's just a tranquil feeling of peace. Any parent that has ever had nachas from their children, they know what that means. Kamashalibai v'yitztayer, says the Ramchal, and it should pain a person. If you're lacking this ava, this love, which motivates you and generates your world of avodas Hashem, if you're lacking it, it's mitztayer, it hurts. And if you see other people that are lacking this, it's mitztayer you, it hurts you as well. To see another yid that's in this world who doesn't know what it means to serve Hashem, he doesn't understand what nachas is, he doesn't realize the importance and the value of the mitzvahs that we have and how they can become a greater person as a result of it. And you see them doing, who knows, all different types of things, but not doing those things which are matzah chen be'enei Hashem, which will find favor. It's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to hurt when you look out in the world today and you see that there's only maybe a million religious Jews in the world. When you see so many not from, it should hurt. When you see so many that don't love Torah, don't love mitzvahs, don't love Rabbanim, they don't love the world of Torah that we have, it's supposed to hurt. When you see people that are annoyed by davening, people that are annoyed by making brachas, people that are annoyed by putting on tefillin, people that are annoyed by learning Torah, it's mitztayer. It's supposed to hurt us inside because we care so much about them, because we know what they're missing by not having all these feelings. And in fact, says the Ramchal, if you see other people that live their life with great ava, with great love, you could even be jealous of such a person and want more for yourself. And when you will then do actions out of your tremendous ava, your love for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, or you will see other people that they will begin to do actions out of their love for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, then you should yismach simcha rabba, have a tremendous happiness. What should we be happy about in this world? From our money, from our luxuries, from our wealth, from our good tidings that we hear. What should be simcha rabba, tremendous happiness? When we and other Jews around us are serving HaKadosh Baruch Hu out of ava and giving Hashem the nachas that He deserves. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, a beautiful Shabbos, extra time to stop and to think about some of the things that we've been learning this week and find the ways to elevate our avodas Hashem and do our mitzvahs with ava, with love, and be a nachas in the eyes of Hashem. Have a wonderful day.